Welp, Johnny Somali's back in court, because of course he is. And today's episode of How Much Worse Can It Get comes with a side of felony charges, courtroom drama, and the world's most delusional cosplay from the rooftops of Seoul. On May 16th, our favorite live streaming train wreck showed up to court in South Korea and, shockingly, managed to make it even worse for himself. I've got the breakdown of what happened inside the courtroom, and yes, we're also going to talk about the completely unhinged performance art he pulled with Hank afterward. Let's unpack the mess. Johnny Somali, born Ramzi Khalid Ismail, is a controversial figure known for his provocative live streams. His antics have often landed him in hot water, not just in South Korea, but globally. Before his recent court appearances, Johnny was already infamous for his disruptive behavior in public places, often pushing the boundaries of legality and decency. His actions have sparked debates about the ethics of live streaming and the responsibilities of content creators. But who exactly is Johnny Somali, and why does he keep finding himself at the center of controversy? Let's take a closer look at the man behind the chaos. Today, we're diving into the latest developments in the ongoing saga of Johnny Somali, the controversial streamer who's been making waves, and not the good kind, in South Korea. From his recent court appearance to a questionable rooftop stunt with his associate Hank Yoo, there's a lot to unpack. Let's get into it. Johnny's controversial career began years ago when he started live streaming his daily life. His content often involved pranks, confrontations, and other attention-seeking behaviors. While some viewers found his antics entertaining, many others criticized him for being disrespectful and harmful. Over time, his actions escalated, leading to multiple run-ins with the law. Despite the backlash, Johnny continued to push the envelope, seemingly undeterred by the consequences. He gained notoriety and a substantial following, which only fueled his desire for more extreme content. This included everything from disruptive public stunts to highly inappropriate behavior that often crossed legal boundaries. As his fame grew, so did the severity of his actions, making him a polarizing figure in the online community. Johnny's disregard for rules and norms eventually caught up with him, resulting in a series of legal battles that would shape his public image. Yet every court appearance and every new charge seemed to embolden him, as if he thrived on the chaos and controversy he created. Stay tuned as we delve into his most recent court appearance and the charges he's facing. On May 16, 2025, Johnny Somali, whose real name is Ramzi Khalid Ismail, appeared in a South Korean court for his second trial. Here's a breakdown of the charges and his pleas. Obstruction of business, count 1, guilty. Minor Offences Act violation, count 1, guilty. Minor Offences Act violation, count 2, guilty. Obstruction of business, count 2, guilty. Obstruction of business, count 3, guilty. Special Act on Sexual Violence Crimes, deepfake, count 1, not guilty. Special Act on Sexual Violence Crimes, deepfake, count 2, not guilty. As Johnny Somali's court appearances continue, the public reaction to his behavior has been overwhelmingly negative. Social media platforms are flooded with comments condemning his actions, with hashtags like #JusticeForVictims and #BanJohnnySomali trending worldwide. People are not just angry, they are demanding change. Legal experts have weighed in, suggesting that Johnny's case could set a precedent for how the law handles disruptive online behavior. Many have called for stricter regulations on live streaming to prevent similar incidents in the future. The implications of this case extend far beyond Johnny himself, touching on broader issues of internet governance and freedom of expression. Meanwhile, a vocal minority of his supporters argue that he is simply exercising his freedom of expression, albeit in a controversial manner. They claim that Johnny's antics, while distasteful to many, do not warrant such a harsh legal response. This has sparked a heated debate about the limits of free speech and the responsibilities of content creators. In this climate of public outrage and legal scrutiny, Johnny's future hangs in the balance. The next steps in his trial will not only determine his fate, but could also influence the future landscape of online content creation. Up next, we'll delve into the specifics of Johnny's trial and what legal experts are predicting for the outcome. During the trial, the judge requested evidence supporting Johnny's claims of innocence regarding the deepfake charges. His lawyer admitted they currently have no such evidence, and the victim is expected to testify in the upcoming proceedings. In addition to his legal troubles in South Korea, Johnny has faced numerous other allegations and controversies. He has been accused of harassment, defamation, and even inciting violence through his streams. These incidents have not only tarnished his reputation, but also raised questions about the platforms that host his content. Critics argue that these platforms should take more responsibility for the actions of their users, while others believe that the onus lies solely on the content creators. If convicted on all counts, Johnny faces a potential sentence of up to 31 years in prison. The next court date is scheduled for August 13, 2025. As Johnny's legal battles continue, the world watches with bated breath. His case has become a focal point in discussions about online behavior, legal accountability, and the impact of social media on society. Whether he is ultimately found guilty or not, Johnny Somali's story serves as a cautionary tale about the potential consequences of seeking fame at any cost. As we await the next chapter in this unfolding drama, one thing is clear: Johnny's actions have left an indelible mark on the world of live streaming. Following the court proceedings, Johnny and his associate Hank Yoo were reportedly seen on a rooftop, dressed in attire resembling KKK outfits. This stunt was widely criticized and seen as an attempt to mock the seriousness of the situation and manipulate public perception. This act didn't sit well with the public or the authorities, further damaging Johnny's reputation and possibly impacting the court's view of his remorse, or lack thereof. Johnny Somali's actions continue to spark controversy and legal consequences. His behavior in South Korea has not only led to multiple charges, but also public outrage. The bizarre rooftop stunt with Hank only added fuel to the fire, making it clear that Johnny isn't taking the situation seriously. So let's recap. Johnny Somali is still facing decades in prison. He has no evidence to back up his not guilty pleas. His lawyer basically shrugged in court, and he followed it all up with a rooftop cosplay video that's going viral for all the wrong reasons. The man is spiraling in real time, and we're just here with popcorn watching it burn. His next court appearance is scheduled for August 13th, and if today's any indicator, it's only going to get weirder. Make sure you hit like, drop your hottest take in the comments, and subscribe for more breakdowns, because I promise we're not done with this clown show yet. We'll keep you updated on any developments, especially as the next court date approaches. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on this story and others.